All right, guys, so we are in Tirana, Albania. I say we because I've got my glamorous assistant who's just off camera, and my girlfriend. And we've been in Albania for how long now? A few days?
5 days.
5 days. And so I thought I would come on and do a little bit of a review because a few people were asking me, you know, what is it like? What's Albania like? I posted a few things on Instagram. My Instagram game hasn't been entirely up to scratch over the last few weeks, but I have posted a few stories on Instagram, and people were asking me, you know, what's it like over there? Is it a good place to go, etc. And quite a few people actually were saying that either they'd been or they are intending to go as well, which is nice. Personally, I really like it. It's been a place that I've wanted to visit for a long time, and the reason is because, firstly, 4% Albanian. So 4% in my DNA, Albanian, which is obviously, you know, to come back to the homeland to pay homage. And but more importantly than that, I always just think it's interesting to go to places that are a little bit off the beaten track. And I think Albania still is, although there is definitely tourism here, and it's definitely hotting up, I think, in terms of British people coming here and people from the rest of Europe coming over here. But it's not quite discovered yet in the way that other places are. So, for example, a little while back, we went over to Budapest for a few days, and I've been to Budapest quite a number of times over the last decade, but I was surprised to see just how touristy it is. There was a lot of Brits abroad, sort of lads on tour kind of people there, and Albania really isn't like that. There are British tourists here, but they tend to be quite sort of middle class type people who are doing a sort of Lonely Planet type tour. You know, they're going for the food, they're coming for the culture and everything like that. Having said that, we spent the first 4 days of the holiday down in Samil, which is down by the beach. And as a beach holiday, I think this place is absolutely fantastic. What did you think? She's given it the thumbs up. So as a beach holiday, it's really great. You've got beautiful beaches, beautiful white sand, well, certainly in Samil anyway, beautiful white sand, turquoise sea. The weather was a bit changeable because we're here in September, so it was sort of it was a little bit up and down, but in high season it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. The other thing about Albania is it's relatively affordable compared to other European destinations, although they definitely hike the prices up because they know that obviously we're tourists, we're from London, so they were charging us like 30 euros to go to Saranda, which is the nearest big town. 30 euros there, 30 euros back, which is quite expensive really for here, but I mean, nevertheless, you know, it's affordable, the food is affordable, the accommodation's affordable. So if you want somewhere that's a bit different, it's not quite discovered yet, but it's really beautiful and it's affordable, this is definitely a great place to come. But on the downside, people are complaining about just the sheer volume of tourists that are coming through in the summer, and again, because we're here mid-September, it was relatively quiet. It was manageable, but even then, the beach was still full, wasn't it? The beach was still full like the last few days. So you can imagine if we'd have come like in August or July, it would have been absolutely insane, I think. So, do they really have the infrastructure to deal with the influx of tourists? Not sure, but. All right, yeah, anyway, forget all of this nonsense. What's the dating scene like? Well, obviously, you know, I can't comment. What do you think the women are like here? I'm asking my female...
Yeah, not bad. There's potential.
She say there's potential. I don't know, really. I mean, have you seen... Like, I don't know, really. I mean, have you seen, like, any real stunners here? You liked the girl on the reception, though, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I thought she was quite pretty.
Yeah, my girlfriend got a gold crush on the woman who was working on the reception here, so if that says anything, I think it's probably fine. I don't know really. I mean, it seemed, the resort where we were staying in Samil seemed quite coupley, so I'm not sure if it's a great place to go for the, you know, for guys looking to hook up, but maybe, I don't know. You get a lot of tourists here, you get a lot of like Russian tourists here, Ukrainian tourists and stuff like that, so you got that as well. And then in Tirana, we've only been here for 24 hours really. Hard to say because it was Sunday night when we came here, so we went into a cafe, went to a bar. There's a few women around, but I wouldn't say it was a hot spot necessarily. Would you?
No, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. So maybe as a dating place, maybe it's better to come with a girlfriend rather than to come here to try and source new leads. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would.
But some Albanian women are very attractive. Obviously, Dua Lipa, the girl on the reception. I haven't seen any others because my eyes have been, you know, focused only in one direction. But I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon some of the Albanian women can be quite pretty?
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. Worth a shot. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what the population. Well, the population of the entire country is only about 3 million. It's less than 3 million, so it's a relatively small place anyway. I don't think the Tirana population is incredibly huge, so I wouldn't necessarily come here expecting to, you know, have loads and loads of opportunities. I don't think it's really quite like that. But yeah, I mean, definitely seems to be a good nightlife scene. Some nice bars.
You don't like smoking?
Oh right, yeah, that's another thing as well. The smoking is absolutely off the hook here. Nicotine, people smoking cigarettes, like in the cafes, in the restaurants. It's just like people are smoking, like, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Everything here, we were saying this before, everything here is a bit like 25 years ago in Britain or 25 years ago in Western Europe. Everything just feels a little bit more old-fashioned, like the way people are dressed, some of the ways that, you know, the buildings look, some of the fact that everyone's smoking, everything feels like it's sort of 25 years in the past here, which is, in a way, is nice. It's got its own charm to it, but in another way, it's quite funny. But I mean, I don't think I've sat in a restaurant with people smoking next to me. Have you? I can't remember the last time that's happened. And we were sitting in this. We went to this really nice traditional Albanian place in Sarande, and literally the couple on the next table to us, the guy was like smoking a cigarette, the girl was smoking a vape, but guys, all this cigarette smoke is coming down. And listen, I'm no stranger to, I mean, I've got my own ongoing battle with nicotine, so I've smoked it again a bit recently, which is very naughty of me. But yeah, I mean, even I was like, this is too much, you know. So if you don't like smoking, you don't like smoking nicotine, maybe it's not the best place for you. But it's fun. I just like to come to places off the beaten track, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, everybody just goes to the same places, and it's really nice just to come somewhere different. It's maybe a little bit more undiscovered, you know, because I think this place is going to go mainstream in the next few years anyway. We read an article saying that Jared Kushner and which one is it, Ivanka Trump, want to invest into $1 billion resort here. So you can see the money starting to come in, you can see the tourism picking up. It's definitely, this year has been really, really big for tourism here, I think. So it's definitely going to get more mainstream, and I think it's nice to get in there, you know, before that happens, and just experience somewhere that's just a bit more sort of authentic, I suppose. So anyway, that's a quick little roundup of Tirana. The question that you've all been asking is it good to come here for the women? I think it's good to import your own, to be honest. Not in a weird way. I'm not talking about like a, you know, lover boy method trafficking way, but just, if, you know, it's good to come with a girlfriend. I'm not sure it's great to come as a place to meet new you know, girls or whatever as a dating place. But I don't know, really. You can make things happen anywhere. There's definitely, you know, there's definitely some attractive girls here. So give it a shot, but definitely come for the culture, definitely come for the vibes, definitely come for the food. With that being said, please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.